loves, and welcome to Bree's Project Book. I am continuing with the second video for the fall series that I have going on now. We're going to be decorating my cafe table, Tablescape, and what to think about when you get ready to do a cafe table. First, I want to point out that this is a very different kind of shape. A cafe table is not your typical square or round. It's more of a rounded triangle with the point down at the bottom and the 2 points on each side. So this will be, when you consider decorating and space alignment and things of that nature, this have different rules because we're dealing with 3 sides instead of 4 sides in a square. So first thing you want to consider is the space of the table and how you're going to place your items. Since this is a glass table and you can look straight down to the floor, I need some sort of foundation. And we're going to create that with a table runner. Now this table runner is your typical 5-foot square edge table runner. So it's nothing different about it. I purchased that Pier 1 while it was on sale. I think the original price was something like $20. And basically what I'm going to do, since this is like I said, a rounded triangle with the point down at the end, we're going to manipulate the shape of this. And how I do that is I just take the edge that I want to show and basically tape it down with tape to a triangle to a point. So when I put it down to the edge here, it will actually go with the shape of the table instead of against it with the square edge. So we're going to go ahead and set this on the table. Now, the reason that I put the table runner straight down the middle here is because only 2 people sit at this table. If I was going to use all 3 sides, then it would be set up a little differently. But since I'm only using 2 sides, I had to somehow divide the space so it would look equally. So now I'm getting ready to place some placemats. Now, these placemats I purchased at World Market. The sticks that they made and the stitching that goes across that really brings out the brown and the tans. And we're going to place this on each side. Now, since this is a triangle, it wouldn't work placing it straight like this. You're going to have to follow the edge of the table to make sure that it flows and balance. Okay, now so we're getting ready to put the centerpiece. Once I have the placemat on, I like to put the centerpiece so I know where everything is even, and then I set everything else around it. What I done was I went to several stores trying to look for a white cake stand, and I found some, but I just didn't want to spend $20 and $16 for it when I can make it myself. So I just basically took a white plate that I've already had, one of my white settings, and a old white pedestal. And what I done was tack it together using this UHU tack. This is some very strong stuff. I use it for wall hangings, mirrors, things of that nature, and it is pretty strong. I'm quite sure this will hold up for it would be serving on this table. So now it's at the center. Now it's going to get ready to place a centerpiece. And what I decide to place there is a glass cloche or dome filled with pine cones. So I love how this look. And basically what I done is I took some regular old pine cones that I found outside over the years and painted them white. Now, of course, you can purchase these in the craft store for a little money, between $3 to $5, I do believe. And some of them I painted white, and some of them I painted just the tips, and some I just left them natural. But I think it really looks nice on this table, really brings in fall, but it's not quite there yet. And what I decided to do is probably take some branches or some sort of grapevine wreath or something like that and kind of wind it around with some leaves around that dome. So here it is. I think that the black ribbon really sets it up a notch. I decided to go with the ribbon instead of another grapevine wreath for the bottom. But the ribbon gives it that elegance, that little fall elegance that I like, and that white pedestal really sets it off with the white pine cones inside. So I'm thinking it's enough. It's very simple, but it's elegant. So now let's continue with our table setting. Okay, so now the table is set with the 2-place setting, and now I'm looking at the center here, and I think it still needs something to ground it. We have some greenery here, And we have this set of place setting, and then with this one, and then we have the sitter. So we need something to kind of ground this together. We do have the runner that is giving it a foundation, but it needs something to actually pull this together. And what I decided to do is first by adding some greenery, and then I'm going to add a couple of pumpkins. So here's what it looks like. I just love it. It's very elegant, but it is simple. And I think I like that. I didn't want to do too much. So we start off with this beautiful linen runner. That's a tan color with a touch of cream. And then we have these beautiful wood stick mats that brings out everything. They add that richness to the tablescape with that brown and tan. And each of the place setting have this gorgeous leaf platter that I'm using as a charger. Then there's a gorgeous spray of pine cones and greenery with a black ribbon, and on top of that is this nice fall tan and black napkin that I use for my fall decor. On top of that is this beautiful, I think it's stainless steel pedestal that I picked up at a thrift. I think it was either a thrift store or an estate sale. I just love the center of it. It is very, very beautiful. Love how the burnish look on the metal. Really, really like that. And it goes, the detail goes all the way at the bottom on the base of the pedestal. We have a pumpkin soup bowl here that I use several times in my decor. I use my tablescape decor over and over again, and I build on it. As you can see, we've did this beautiful center ground piece for the pedestal that ties the two table settings together, and then we come up to our beautiful pedestal of acorns under this gorgeous cloche, and it's tied with an elegant black bow. Well, that would do it for me, my friends. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is video 1 for my fall season tablescape decor. Of course, I will be adding other videos throughout the season, so look for those coming up soon, and I will see you guys in another video.